What is going on, guys? Reseller Tom here. Today we're getting straight into it, how to combine multiple orders and how to get multiple quantity orders for your listings. This is going to be in the mind frame of clothing, and I'm going to be talking about how I get multiple orders for my clothing. And so I would say there's many different aspects to this question, right? So obviously, the more that you have in your store, the more volume that you have in your store, you will automatically get more multi-quantity listings because people will like something in your store. They'll go to your store to see if you have any other colors in that size, if you have the same brand. So obviously, if you have a really big store, that's why I recommend the SKU system. For the storage, you can fit like 2,000 plus items on like one shelf. Whether you're getting the Husky shelves or just the 6-tier stainless steel shelves that you can find at Home Depot. They're like $150 or something like that. Then I have like a 24-inch long box by like 10 by 10, I'm pretty sure. And I can fit like 20 to 30 shirts in one. I can fit 60 hats that are unstructured in one box. So you can also build a huge hat business. You could pretty much double that, so you can have 4,000 hats in just one shelf. So if you're in the clothing business and you have a bins near you, and you want to do the volume game, yes, you can go to the bins, get a bunch of shirts, button-ups. I get a lot of multi-quantity button-up shirts. Even though button-up shirts suck, the sell-through rate is awful with button-ups. But if you price them low enough, they will sell pretty fast. And I find that I get a lot of multi-quantity with button-up shirts. I find that I get a lot in the color black. So if you have a lot of black shirts, I would say the black and blue button-ups are like the only button-ups you should get at the bins. Like red never sells for me. I guess white does, but that's risky because there's always stains and marks in white clothing. So if you were to do button-ups, just do black and blue. And I would say number one is black. I find the most multi-quantity orders with black shirts, black button-ups, like Hugo Boss and Calvin Klein. Those are pretty in demand. People will really like those. And so yeah, building a bigger store is obviously going to be one of the main ways to go about getting more multi-quantity orders. And just going frequently, building up your store. I would say at around 2,000 listings, that's when you really start seeing those multiple orders. And if you have a good, there is a way and a policy you can change on eBay where you just add an extra $2, or you can put whatever, an extra $2 or $3 per anything that's added. I don't have that currently for my store, but I know there is a way where you can add like an extra $3. There's a policy where you can add an extra $2 or $3 per added listing. I don't do that. Sometimes we'll get like 5 the same shirts. Like people really like getting shirts from me and button ups. Those are really the main things that I get multi for. And I'll if they get like a bunch, like 5 to 10, I'll just put it in a medium flat rate box and charge them like $15 to $20 shipping. Or I'll try to just stuff it in a legal flat rate envelope. I think I can fit like 4 or 5 in a legal flat rate envelope, and I'll just tape it down. But you could add that in your shipping policy. And then all over my store, I say the words happy to combine shipping on multiple orders. I have it on my store. I have it in my description. I have that in my coupon description. I have it in my markdown description. I have that pretty much all over my store. Just the words happy to combine shipping on multiple orders. And I'll get a bunch of messages, or people will just go ahead and just start doing it. And I'll just look, and it's all repeat buyers, and it's like 5 or 6 shirts. And I would say your best chance is if they're priced pretty low. Unfortunately, it kind of sucks, but it does add up. And if sometimes you can refund the shipping, or sometimes they'll just buy like 5 shirts from you and they'll pay the shipping and they won't even message you. In that case, I usually don't refund shipping. If they were to message me or like, hey, can you please combine the shipping? I definitely would. But it's kind of a thing where I wait for them to answer or to respond to me. If they do, no worries. I'll refund the shipping and I'll just stuff it all in a flat rate box, but I would do that regardless. So let me know what you think of that. Would you just refund the shipping? I guess that's the right thing to do. However, a bunch of people don't hit me up about it, so I just don't refund them the extra shipping. So that could be hurting my future repeat business with them. I should probably start doing that. Let me know what you do. So I have it all over my site. I have a bunch of my shirts, a bunch of my listings that get multi. They're priced in like the $5 to $10 range. So they're not, very expensive. I found that because I'm trying to clear out a lot of my older inventory. So at around like the $5 to $10 mark, that's when you really start seeing heavy volume consistent all throughout the day. When you're pricing your items down, like I said, at $5 to $10 with like $5.95 shipping or $6.50 shipping, that is the best way to get a bunch of orders consistently throughout the day. And then yes, you're going to get the quantity orders sprinkled in, and they're pretty nice because you can just put them all in one little box and you save on shipping, and that's amazing. So let me know what you guys do to increase multiple orders per buyer. And then obviously, like, you want to do the best customer service as possible. You want to respond to everyone as fast as possible. You want to do your part, provide, make sure that the item is well described. If there is any issues, like one time I had an issue with someone, and I just made it right with them, and they actually went around and bought more from my store because I did the right thing for them. So having, 5 to 10 star customer service is very important, and go the extra mile for your client, and have the best service that you provide the best service that you possibly can for all of your customers, and they will come back. I get a lot of repeat customers coming back. Like, you'll know because there'll just be one order and it's a repeat. It says repeat customer in green, and I'm starting to get more of them. So as you like, I guess it's just a time thing too, because you need to build up your store, and it's just the longer that you're around, the more repeat customers you will get. And I hear a lot of people are like quitting eBay and stuff, which is great for us. So it's time to dominate our sector. It's time to provide the best customer service possible. It's time to dominate and mark down older stuff. Like, don't worry, you can reinvest that money and reinvest it in new stuff. You don't have to hold on to stale inventory. Don't be in the storage business, my man. Be in the money making business. Build up your bank account. That's what this channel is about. Here to make you guys more profit. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.